Hello, and welcome to another edition of DooM WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick, and this is a show where we say, even if it's not a great idea to be going out right now, that doesn't mean that we can't still explore new and interesting spaces. We're just going to do them in the form of community-built DooM WADs and level packs. Now, everyone wish me happy birthday because yesterday was my birthday. I just want to say it because, I don't know. Sometimes you want other people to be excited about something about you. Yeah, let's leave it at that. But anyway, I've been busy, enjoying birthday stuff. And then today, I actually had quite a bit to do, and even quite a bit to do after the stream. So it's been awfully busy, and I haven't really had a chance to vet any of the stuff in the queue for what might be good to play today. So instead, it's time to go back to something I know I like, something we haven't touched in a little while, and something that I already know is pretty good. So I decided we're going to go back to Golden Souls 2. Because, it's pretty good. There it appears. I thought I was doing something wrong. So yeah, this is apparently the sixth time we've gone back to this, so I think this is now the WAD we have had the most episodes of, which is fine, I guess. We've always been more about breadth than depth of exploration on this show, but that's okay. Sometimes you just want something that is gonna sort of make you happy, tickle your fancy, if you want. Anyway, so not much happened to say. Let's just get into this. That would be this one. Yeah, here we go. When we last left off, Biggie said he was all a dream. And again, if this is your first episode, this is a show about exploration, not about challenge. So we play on the easiest, and if we bash our heads against something, it's, we'll drop in some sort of whatever cheat codes we need in order to push through and see more of the level. So last time we were here, we were checking out the spooky sunken ship. Cool. And we're still in this nice beach zone. So you got green, Egyptology, and then we came down here into beach zone, and I guess we're going into the forest next, but we have one more beach zone. It's the Shrine of the Abyss, and I guess that's the last one. It's kind of a tower. This must be a boss fight. That's not a bad thing. Alright, let's do it. There are big coins to get. I don't remember. Right. Okay. We have this pistol, but we also have the gold pistol. Okay. 3, we have double shotgun. 4, we have the AK. We got the Doot! I forgot about the Doot. This is some sort of Star Blaster? I don't think this is a railgun. I think it's more like a plasma gun. Okay. And we have huge ups. Like almost uncomfortably powerful jumps. Alright. That's not... Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's... Okay. Nothing up there to get. What is the chain for? Hey, what's the chain for? Pooping, silly. No, that's something else. Right? Health. Right, health. Health armor. Ammo. Coins. That's a lot of coins. Right, and the skull keys are like switch palaces. They're cross level keys, which I still think is a dope idea. Right, these weird things. Goes... No, I guess we're just maxed on coins, actually. There we go, and that... Hey! Can we go back through here now that the water level is up? Alright, we can. Doesn't seem like there's a good reason to. Oh, I wonder if we had done that while the enemies were still there, if we, like, would have drowned them or something. What is this enemy? I don't know. Can I get it to stop homing? There we go. This is basically the top of this room. There's some kind of vent. I guess we're going this way. That's gonna open. I'm sure that's gonna open. Got some star juice for the Star Blaster. I would really like to get back to the... Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. What? I don't want to hear about them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. What is this for? Ow, what? You're just a mancubus. Okay. Alright, I guess enemies don't drown when they're underwater, no matter what kind of enemy they are. Okay, is this a... Should be a step on a switch? Which has done something? What did that do? Also, I don't remember what I did in order to pick this up. Wait, now we're down here? Wait. Oh, okay, that opened this gate, I guess. This is... I'm gonna guess this brings it back down, right? Okay, is that climbable? No, alright. But, now we have this... Oh, they're floating platforms. Okay, that's smart. This brings us down here. Okay, hey! I'm traversing here. Right, and now we do that. When I saw these, I was like, that's something you use to climb up. Which let me know, probably have to bring the water back down. What? Oh, there's more! That's what that was blocking off. Okay. That's actually a pretty cool way to hide a secret, I think. Now I'm just... Okay. Yes, this is going somewhere else. But if we do this... Okay, so I'm guessing... We're gonna do something that opens that up and then leap across. Which seems to be something we'll have to do in here, because it's like the only way to go right now. What? Why? What and why? Ugh. So, when I realized I was going to come back here, I started thinking about, like... I feel like I've had some complaints with this game in terms of, like, oh, you know, another island level, another whatever, and I think... I was thinking about it, and I think part of that is, like, it sounds like maybe it's like a tedium issue. It sounds like maybe it's a, you know, outliving its novelty kind of issue. But I also had a thought that it might be an issue of not really feeling like a... Like in order to get some of that distance, it is going beyond actually feeling like a Mario level, right? But it's still using a lot of the stuff that it pulled in, which makes it also not totally feel like a Doom level either. Oh, right, we can't go that way with this turned on. Okay, okay. But now we can go this way, and this is what I want to check for. Because that would have lifted that up. checkpoint. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What? You too. And like, I'm looking at this now and like, it's like, okay, we got like a little fishy enemy. If you want to talk about like, yeah, that's a cheap. Maybe these things are supposed to be like wigglers? Blooper. Yeah, like I guess these are all sort of identifiable, but they've also, the theme has been totally changed. Where it's like, yeah, I guess you want that Doom is a, you know, spooky game or something. Make them more demon-like, sure. But I think some of that, and like a level like this, like I can't think of a like Mario style level that was so sort of like underwater puzzly, so traversally. Like this really feels more like a almost like a Metroid level or something, which is like, yeah, no, to get through these you have to keep changing the way. It feels like a Zelda dungeon, honestly. Like that might be good, but then it's like, okay, we got this Zelda dungeon with these Mario enemies, and we have I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, I guess is maybe it's trying to traverse, you know, trying to bridge these lines, and it's kind of ending up accomplishing neither. Am I gonna have to like shrink this down and then? Oh, wait, yeah, these are water. I can just go around. Okay. What? Like, yeah, those are clearly Shy Guys, but there's this weird, tall, gangly Shy Guy, and then we also still have like normal Doom imps, and it's just like, all right, what are we actually working towards? And yeah, I could not tell you what like you know, if you ask me, all right, tell me the Mario level that this level is sort of aping on and using for its sort of, God, those are dry boneses. Oh, the charge also makes the bolt fly farther. Why does it keep shooting at their feet? Yeah, you come back up. Boy, they come up really quick too. Just like I couldn't tell you, like, except for there are these weird Shy Guy stand-ins here. It's like, I don't know what about this is Mario. Especially when, I want to say it was like one of the bonus levels in Golden Souls 1 that like straight up, this is just all the sprites and music and what have you from Mario 3. It's just like, yeah, okay, I know exactly what they're doing. This is Mario as Mario, and this one isn't so much. Like I can tell you what cave levels in Mario 1 or in Mario World look like. And there's probably more of them than I remember, because I also don't know the last time I beat that game without doing a Star Road path of some kind. Some sort of freaking like 8 exit run, or whatever. I'm not a speedrunner. I never look at that closely. But this idea of, but just this idea of like actually like, it's only really your first playthrough of that game where you really kind of have to explore everything, and then at some point you will you find these sort of, which also, hey, I could talk about Mario World all day, and the way that Mario World handles like it's not like it has game saving in it, sure, but the idea of wow, I just got wrecked. Okay, um, the way it uses star roads and secret exits is it actually calls back to earlier Mario games, right? Where like the warp zone in 1-2 and the warp whistles in Mario 3. Those were pre-save games. Or could you save in 3? I don't remember. Um but what they were like shortcuts to allow you to jump back to a checkpoint, but the thing that prevents you from using those up front is knowledge, right? Um, so if you have like Nintendo Power, that's basically letting you, skip everything from the beginning. But in a lot of those, there might be a note or a piece of text or something somewhere that basically says, "Hey, by the way, you can get one of these in an earlier level," but it doesn't give you that information it has until you have gotten past the point where you could use that to skip to. Um, and so in that way, it's just like, hey, you've made it this far. Here's something that was already available, but you probably had no way to learn about, accepting outside knowledge. Here is some info about a thing that already exists earlier on in the game that could have gotten you here already. And I think that's super cool. I think that is like a novel and surprisingly like efficient / elegant way of doing it. And it is interesting because that leaves this open, like it is. I think it's definitely better than like a Mega Man password system. Like, okay, what color dot in what spaces on this grid, or Metroid passwords, because remembering something like a random string of numbers is hard and is sort of pointless. But the idea that like here's something that you could even possibly organically stumble upon, and if you don't, we will give it to you later as a sort of like checkpoint system. It's like you can only have this knowledge if you made it that far, or if you're like extremely thorough and lucky or clever or can intuit things, whatever. Um, but it really is just like a checkpoint password system. Hey, apparently I'm not particularly interested in playing the game today. I just noticed my hands are on the coffee and not the keyboard for the last however long we've been sitting here dead underwater. Um, it's welcome to Titanic Simulator 2022, modern times. Woof. Um, right. The whole point of that was to say that Star Road is also that, and given that these are, it's also like this is something that you see in like a lot of the really well remembered Mario games. I feel like you don't see any of that anymore in any of the like new Mario Brothers or whatever, or even something like Galaxy. We don't see this like anywhere. Galaxy, or what was the one? Oh, Super Mario 3D World, I believe is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. It's really like that. That is one of those things that those sort of mechanics that were so like novel and kind of like mind blowing, but also weirdly like the purpose wasn't naturally hidden, but it was subtle. It felt like just a thing to discover rather than a non save data based checkpoint continue system. Um, and but it gave those games like this sense of magic, like, okay, there's something in here for you to discover, there's something in here for you to learn about, that almost like, or moreover, it's like, here is something that you had no idea existed that was secretly in there the whole time and you never knew about. And it like, it doesn't really recontextualize those earlier levels in any way, but it is just like you could be playing along normally, and it's just like one of those double take moments of like, I'm sorry, there's a what, where, what, how, when, what? Like it gives you another thing. It gives the game another thing to reveal about itself to the player, and you know, I always thought this was a Mario World thing, but it turns out it's very much in Brothers 3 as well. It's just the idea of there are so many things in that game that may be like completely sort of esoteric and obtuse or what have you, but they, excuse me, they are in there and you might not know about them, and there's just so much for the game to reveal about itself, things that you don't necessarily organically find, secret things to discover, you know, which I think is what made those games feel so expansive. Like they felt magically expansive. They felt like games you could dig into forever. And the new games don't have that. The new games don't put anything extra. You just go through straight line, whatever, and there's nothing. You know, levels that you can 100% on the first try are. Well, I mean, that's even a thing about it, right? The idea of like there are 3 coins to find on every level. Like, okay, that's kind of, you know, fine, but it's not like. But as soon as you get to being like, there are 4 secrets in this level that you didn't find, it's just like, okay, well, you know, that idea of like 100% runs are, or just like stat reveal, like when the game reveals when the game keeps track of if you're 100%ing levels, that is that kind of undercuts it, because it is right off the bat letting you know there is stuff that you did not see. The idea that you can play a whole game, feel like you've seen everything, and then later sort of find out, no, there's more there, is like that mind-blowing moment of what do you mean there's more? I felt like I had a whole game. That is, you do not get the feeling when the game tells you that there are things you didn't see, you know? By sort of giving you stats, giving you completion percentages, it's just saying like, yeah, no, there's stuff you haven't seen, and that can kind of up front tell you like, man, there's so much in here, but it takes away that ability to be surprised, you know. Right, I still didn't get to the point of why I went off on this. It's not tirade, it's not triage, it's tangent. That's where I'm at today. There is the element of having that like skip ahead system where once you find those warps, you kind of use them every time, you know, because again, it's like a checkpoint system. You want to get back to where you were and keep trying to make progress until you get the next one and you can take a break or whatever. And once you're doing that, you stop seeing those in between levels. You stop seeing everything earlier, everything that is. You stop seeing all the things that you now know how to skip, right? So, yeah, there could be stuff in Mario games that are. There could be something in a Mario game that this is sort of pulling from for design, for inspiration, for homage, for whatever. But I can't think of it, and I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt that maybe it's one of the things that I've skipped over and I have not seen since the first time I played those games. But I'm not necessarily convinced, because even though, you know, I want to say, like, yeah, even in World, I think you see most level styles at least once, even on a short run. You see a ghost house, you see a cave, you see a plains, you see a castle. You see whatever weirdness is in the Star Road itself. And this is just not evoking, this level is not evoking anything Mario to me. And even like half the enemies are so sort of design adjusted to fit more like DooM, just like, okay, I guess that's a cheap, maybe that's a wiggler, but like, I have no idea what that eye stalk is supposed to be. That's just a thing. I also don't want to harp on it too much, because I still like a lot of things that this WAD is doing, and this WAD is sort of built on that that wide open Mario World style of just like, oh, I've got this skull key now that's going to let me go do things in a different level. And the fact that levels have a weird sort of like permanence to them, and it's just like, oh, I got to find these things in this level to go fix something in this totally different level. I love that. I think it does kind of have that, you know, you're going to pass by things and then find out more about them later. But in that case, we were working on a sort of like meta level, you know, we're working on this sort of like broad scale, and just because that's working doesn't mean that maybe this like small scale reference, homage, theming, whatever, it doesn't mean that this is working as well just because this other thing that could have been done in any game, you know, like you could have done that, been inspired by Mario, but then, you know, had nothing else to do with Mario in there, never explicitly referenced Mario, and it would still work. So that's a thing can work in parts and fail in parts, and none of those singular parts gives you an understanding for the whole. Yeah, I just want to chat and have coffee today, I guess. Should I change it to just chatting? I don't know how Twitch works. After 2 years of pretty consistently streaming on it. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I feel like if you didn't feel like you had enough sort of Mario inspiration to draw from, you could have just done it shorter. Like, I think the Golden Souls 1, it was like, hey, here are the different things we want to reference, and we can figure out how to do that in all these places. And it felt like a little short, but you know, or and maybe it was shorter than I wanted, but like it knew how to. It knew when it was done. It knew when it was just like, all right, I did my thing, peace out. And this one feels like it is sort of creating without inspiration. It's sort of cranking it a little bit. I don't want to phrase it like that, but well, I must have wanted to phrase it like that because I didn't even try to fix it. Whew. All right, was this the one? It was through here though. Maybe I should check the other side. I'd also love to really not. Oh, right, we have regen health. Okay, what am I doing? I forgot that's what this mod is doing for easy mode. It's just like, yeah, you just get health back. All right, cool. You know what? That's good. That's the kind of mood I'm in. Is that it's basically exactly what I want. Okay, this is just locked behind something, so let's not worry about that right now. And also, like, not clearly referencing Mario. Like, I'm not going to sit here and necessarily, like, call that a failure on the part of this game. Like, normally I don't hold, any other Doom levels to that standard. But also, that's kind of the thing. You're called, like, the Golden Souls 2. You're sort of, at the front declaring that what you're here to do is to make Mario references. And so I kind of I feel like, not that that's like really okay to like nitpick on, but I think it is fair to nitpick on the level of I'm trying to like judge it by the goals that it itself told me it was setting out for. I'm not judging it on a goal that I'm sort of putting upon it. I'm like, yeah, we're doing a Mario thing, and I'm like, all right, cool. You're not doing this Mario thing super well, or you're only doing it in parts, or really stretching it, whatever. Are you telling me we wanna like? No, just that one. Okay. I'm gonna save here because I think this is right about where everything went south. Yeah. Well, if I just Star Blast them. There we go. Now then, what do we do? Oh, I understand. So we're gonna hit this. It's gonna drop, and yeah. This is why it's now an issue. See, again, I also don't want to be like, oh, this is a terrible level because it's not Mario. Like, that's also not what I'm saying. I think this kind of water level changing navigation puzzle is really cool. You know, it's cool when we see it in like a Zelda dungeon. But, you know, that's the thing. It evokes a Zelda dungeon. It doesn't evoke a Mario. It doesn't evoke a World, a 3, or a 64, you know? And this was 2018, so it definitely was also... a lot of the later Mario games were out already, I guess. This is gonna be tough. I want to save after it pops. For that reason. Oh, is that not the way I need to go? Wait. Can I go? No. Yeah, because now, by getting back up out there, I'm going to be... that platform is going to have gone down, and I'll be able to jump up, I guess? Hey, can I stand on these? Oh! Let's sit here for a minute. Okay. I do not remember if those spikes are instant death or not. Did we come in here before? Maybe? Where did we come in from? Oh, gosh. Here? No, this is this. Oh, so we do have a way to get across. A very tricky jumping puzzle. Okay. I did. Okay, good. So before I pick that way, I want to see about... Wait. Where is this? Because I would not have left these enemies up. Do love dumping. Because I didn't just walk over a thing over here. Hit this. This will probably bring the water. Oh, there's two I gotta hit. Okay, okay. Yeah, but what is the thing over here that is... Was it something? No. You can't go back up there without water. I'll give it that. I want to go up this way. Skip them. Now we're back out here. Now I think we need to make these jumps to proceed. Yeah, because we got one of those, so now we have to go over the other side. Right. What? Hey, yes. Okay. Okay. I don't trust myself to finish it in one shot. I totally did. But now we get... Oh, here we go. Now we get to do this side. That's a warp pad? That's a warp pad? That's a warp pad. Okay. Glad no fall damage. Hey, buddy. Guess you want to get dumped on. How many shells I got left? 36. No, 30. Wait, it's 36 either way. 46. Let's see, what is the right click here? Oh, reserve in the chamber. Okay. Or, I guess in the clip. Okay. I should stop collecting these coins. I'm already maxed out. I'm just wasting in-world resources. Yeah, these guys. Hate these fools. They're weird, gross eye stalks, and they blast you. Okay, we can't go this way anyway, but... Oh, that's that room. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick out. And then we need to go to the center tower, do the jump puzzle to raise the water back up to go out the front. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, and these guys, which I guess are... They appear, shoot a blast at you, and then disappear, so I guess they're hammocks. But they remind me of, like, the final boss enemies from frickin' Rise of the Triad. And I swear making comparisons to Rise of the Triad actually says more about me. Right. Wait, that's traversable? So can I sink? Nope. How rude. Okay. This side? No. Don't need it. Oh. This is a clue. It's an L. It's an arrow? Hang on. How does our map look? Our map looks weird. There's something over there, I guess. Oh, hey, we're up here. We were down there before. Can't dodge bullets if they never stop coming. And they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming. There. That opened that up, right? I'm guessing. Oh, wait, that opened something else up. Were we in here before? Hang on. Ah, I did those. Okay. I was watching the no-clip documentary that came out yesterday on Black Mesa. Shout out to Danny O'Dwyer and the folks over there. And they were very much talking about like, oh, what were like the like design theories that went into Half-Life, and one that they brought up was when the idea of like no cutscenes, minimal cutscenes, do as much as you can without cutscenes, because cutscenes, even so much as changing the camera, is, you know, pulling the game away from the hands of the player and pulls them out of like the immersion of it, of their like sense of agency and place. And a part of that is in what we just saw when like you press a switch. You know, pressing a switch, you need to make it clear what the switch did, one way or another. Whether that's by like the use of repeated visual vocabulary, or having a line of sight to the thing that is changing when you're pressing a button. Or what this one did was we pressed a button and it sort of pulled the camera away and just showed us what was happening. And that's the thing, if you want to say no, we can never pull the camera away, then it has to be one of those earlier two. And the idea of I am sort of in agreement with that because like that camera pulling away and going, it's like almost weird, because like we're playing in the shoes of this person, and are we getting that they're having like visions of something else, like, or even sometimes the way that like I'm trying to think of, like, it was one of the Prince of Persia games where you might enter a room and the camera like would pan across the route that you're supposed to take, and there's versions of that work because it that work because it's kind of representing of like you're seeing the player character's vision, like tracing the route. So basically you're following their gaze. It's not that you're leaving their perspective, but it is that, you know, they are having a perspective that you're not necessarily in control of, but you're still in their perspective. You're not getting this omnipotent camera angle to reveal information to you. It is information that you're getting because the character is getting it. That's a big coin. Jeez, how long are these levels? And yeah, when you've also got that stipulation of, you know, you can't pull the camera out. The player continues to have their viewpoint the whole time. Like, yeah, that really big R. Tell me the money was buried under a big R. Yeah, when you have that limitation of like, no, you can't take camera control away from the player, then basically what you're left with is like, yeah, either use visual language or just let you see what you're working with. And I feel like the visual language is actually a bit more, we're more used to it, more codified when what we're doing is when it's in terms of getting keys, of when you're saying like, oh, I just got the blue key and I've seen blue locked doors, so now again, that's your visual language, is that connection of the blue key with the blue doors. And you can kind of doing that if you're hitting like a blue switch and it's going to open blue doors, but for some reason that one, I feel like that connection is a bit weaker for some reason. Really, you just want to be like, I push the switch, I see the door open, you know, a very direct. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, how would I know that? Oh, that is teeny tiny ledge saved my butt. Okay, go up here. And now, not really gonna get the chance to. Yeah, we need these up. To get up there, we need to go down here and fight our way up. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder. Maybe because the key is something that you bring with you. The idea of like the act of opening the door is sort of like mentally held separate from the act of gaining access to a door, I guess. you know, following along the ideas of like, oh, what's the best place to hide evidence in a place that the cops have already searched? You know, I've been watching a lot of Columbo lately, so that show's good. Um, there we go. So it's kind of like that. If you show a door locked, you kind of need to be able to see it unlocking, because or I guess kind of you do, because having the key in your inventory, you see that you have the key and you see the locked door at the same time, as opposed to like if I push a button over here that now suddenly that door is unlocked. Even if there's like a visual on that, you might not go and check the visual on the door because you already saw it when it was locked. And if there's nothing really tying those two together, you wouldn't know that the switch makes that door worth checking again, you know? Unless you do something like, oh, a picture of access door or numbers or whatever. Like, you can get away with those, but like really seeing the immediate push the button, see the thing the button does, and being able to see both of those at the same time, that's still the best. And I think nothing really beats, you know, line of sight. Button, window, thing the button changes, you know? Right, I have to push the button. And I don't know where I'm getting shot from. Do not think I care. Going through here. Sometimes I do like rocking the pistol. I like being a little underpowered, you know? Dude. I swear it makes like the ping of an empty last shot in an M1, right? Alright, so I guess we want to do something that's going to get us up there somehow. Let's go here. Oh, we're going to have to push a box in here, huh? Yeah, we sure are. Yeah, I think once your players start asking, how much more of this level is there? You've overstayed your welcome. You know, maybe that's me. Maybe that's, maybe I'm not the average. Maybe I have less tolerance for long levels than other people. Or this could be a, okay, I really need you to stop tracking. Maybe this is an effect of the sort of compilation nature. If you're sort of working on this in a vacuum, but it's going to be joined together, you don't want everyone to be the one to say like, oh, I bet everybody else is doing short levels. I'll be the one to make an endurance level, and then it turns out everyone made endurance levels, and then everybody's sick of every level because it goes on too long. Yeah, I like the pistol better. Whoops. Again, what if I just started dumping? Where'd you go? You were here-ish. I didn't take him out, did I? Oh. He does fade out with the little Kamek shapes, don't he? I wonder if there's a way to like set that dude on fire, and the fire would remain visible when he went invisible. Oh, okay, that barely reached. Okay, okay. This is okay. We're still okay. Oh. Well, that did something, I have to assume. Right, we were trying to lower the torches so that we could push that block. Maybe we're going to have to push 2 blocks. Maybe it's one of those we push the first block, and then we push a second blocks over the first blocks. Blocks? Block box. A block box. Yeah, that did it. Uh-huh. And then it... Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just gotta push it all the way. Yep. Uh-huh. Right there? Maybe? Or maybe... Yeah, so it falls in, and now we're going to push a second box here, and maybe having 2 boxes will give us the height we need to cross that gap. Yeah, okay, fine. What the... What the F? Why did you aim down? Ow! Get out of here, y'all. Oy vey. Oh, wait. Is it playing the Quick 1 style zombie? Yeah, if I nail it with an explosive, it goes away permanently. Okay. That really makes it look like I could do a wall run. Okay, good to know. Well, I don't know what gun I want. Because they're all, like, fine. Now I know I pretty much want to save my explosives for the dry bonesies. What the F? Do I do. Is there anything... This is telling me I could punch straight through. Don't know if I want to. I guess I'm gonna. It's already had... Wahoo! There, now we're both stuck here. You're locked in here with me. Hey, guy. This is gonna hurt, is the thing. Wait, somebody else just broke one. Oh, it's auto-aiming at the blocks. You? Okay. You? Okay. Yeah, and somebody else is in here breaking blocks. I don't appreciate... Oh, do I have to find, like, the one room where a face is turned off? If that was it, I'll let... What am I even trying to... Right, to... Oh, I just lucked out on that one. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't want to have to deal with that room. Okay. I'm still considering... Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm considering this whole week my birthday week because, you know, you need as much as joy as you can get in this day and age. Oh, you can't not center it in the middle because they both dump in and fall down. Okay, good. Yeah, do that. Um, so I know yesterday my sort of gift to myself was like, people are gonna be wishing me happy birthday. I'm not gonna pressure myself into having to respond to everyone immediately. I'll give myself a break and say, I'll send all my thank yous out tomorrow, which is today. I already did some. I got some more to do. Um, part of that is if I want to give myself short streams today and Saturday, then I'm gonna. All right, this looks like a boss fight. Deep one, baron of the sea. What the? Oh! Oh, he's a. Look at this hoser over here. That's kind of neat. Does he not get a health bar? Okay, that's fine. Oh, wait. Did that drop because, like... Is that just giving you, like, a false sense of security? Nope, it's about when you touch him. Okay, this is hard. Okay. I want him to be directly in front of one pillar and push me directly back into a different pillar. Hey, come over here a little bit more. Right here. Right here, my bud. Ah! Nope, there's sliding, which occurs. Hey, what the why? Battle of line of sight, I guess. Stop! I can't... I feel like it just gave me a bunch of ammos for a bunch of things, though. Oh, do I want to stay in close range to... Ouch. Okay, maybe it is just... I figure it's either, like, his HP based or fight time based or something. What about giving me something to let me know how damaged he is? Or is this just going to be a... I don't even understand. We're not underwater, right? I can't just keep swimming up? Not again! Oh, what if this boss is bird? I'm frustrated. Yes. Is it because there's something I'm not getting, or is this actually just, like, somewhat unfairly designed? Because he just gets to blast me. The end. Usually you gotta at least buy me dinner first. That's how the joke goes. Don't blame it on me. And that's got, like, unlimited range? So when you have to, like, run straight back towards the platform, that puts you on a straight line and he can just blast you. Serenity. We're just gonna have to play hide and seek behind pillars the entire time, aren't we? Oh! I could make so many rude gestures right now. Oh, and now, okay, and now it's full of water, so now you are sort of safe from... Oh, is that a golden soul? It's fine. How about... How about we go take a look at one map in the forests, and then we'll call it quits. Oh, a spooky forest. I wonder if the... Moonlight Morass. I wonder if this is going to do the maze forest thing from World. It certainly seems like it might. All right, let's take a look. At least hopefully now we won't have to deal with like underwater levels, because that was too much of those. Ow! Oh, don't tell me we're doing this. Listen, you can do unique things all you want. I recommend doing enjoyable, fun things. Morass. Alright. Alright. Listen here. Oh, nope. Nope. That's bad. Alright, fine. No touch. Okay, so maybe this is like if you fall down there, you gotta fight your way back through here. Deal. And this is... I think I can make it through there, right? Alright, listen here. I'm sick of everybody in this room. Where are we now? What are you? Oh, is this some sort of, like, lever action shotgun? What is going on everywhere? What? Can I just... No. Can I? No. These are well designed enough that I probably can't find a low piece of... height that I can jump off of. Like, even if I went from here... Yeah, it comes up short. Alright. You win this round. level. See, now this is like kind of starting to bum me out because the thing that I'm learning here is like this is getting less and less like an interesting WAD that I want to explore, and is more and more becoming like a chore to go through. Honestly, that's something homing. And then I paste the winner over here, which is you. And that's a bummer. That's just a bummer. Like it's one of those things where like I don't even want to be like, it's this WAD's fault for being bad. It's like, oh, I was enjoying it. It was cool. I love the last one. Okay. That is just the dude from Hexen. So we're saying it's a shotgun? Ooh. This has a lower spread when it's single shot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shit, almost. Touch. Oh. Get that guy. You gotta get your timing right, because they stay vulnerable the longest as they're laughing as soon as you turn around. Okay, this is gonna do... Yeah, again, something, for sure. Oh, it's a grave, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, now I'm just kind of ripping on it. Now I'm starting to feel bad. Maybe... You know, I said this is our 6th time checking out this WAD. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing if this was the final time we checked it out, too. At least maybe the final time I'll check it out on stream. I really have to go all the way back. Wait, can I go all the way back? Wait, did we come out of a tree? Oh, I didn't even notice that that's a portal. That's a nice touch, actually. That's a good touch. I like that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I did not notice that at all. What the heck? Or is it only a portal now? Is this different than where we came in before? No. It's where we came in before. Wait, okay, so those are closed. Yeah, didn't we pass by like a gate or something that was closed? Can I make it over there now? Do I want to make it over there now? No, we came in this way. Alright, let's just double back, see what's up, see what's good, internet. Shoot. Ow. Okay. Or here maybe there was something? You know, that's the big where we went up there, isn't it? Is this where we started? No, because when we started we came in through this. This is where we started. And we didn't go this way. See, again, was this one of those ones where we were solving a problem that we didn't realize was a problem? Oh. Tree climbing. hate these little dudes. I hate them when they're normal. I hate them when they're regular Mario boos. Okay, that's a big coin. Something gonna happen when I go pick it up? No? Okay, just a big coin. Just gonna start getting it. What the? Oh. Hey, let me help your fight. I did not take out the Kamek, did I? Okay. Who? Didn't I? I guess I didn't finish this guy off. There. Hey! Uh-oh. What if I did play more Heretic, though? That was alright. I mean, this is a very big shotgun. Okay. What if we deal with something... I can't get up there! Barf, 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 barf. You know, the way like a dog barfs? Who's... Oh, some boys. Oh, come on! Yeah, good. You two go fight each other. I don't like the way that he still looks at you even when he's firing at somebody further away from you than he is. Again, I'll help you fight. Woo! Glad I ain't him. What? Where? What? No. Oh. Anyway. Okay. Wait, I've been here. Where are you guiding me to? Right? Here's this. All the lights out here are blinking now. That's already done. Want me to jump out that window or something? No. Where was our friend the weird tree? Yeah, gosh, I don't quite even know where I am at this point. I'm not supposed to go around and get him, am I? I mean, I will at this point just for lack of a better idea of where it's trying to get me to go. Ah, why did I do that? Hello? What's your deal? I don't want to know. How are we feeling? Not great. Okay. Was this something that opened? now I can definitely get over here and blot. Wait, now that says exit. What? What the? What the? What the? What the? What? 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 What the? What? Ooh, spooky. I really want to play more of this because I want to. Yeah, okay, no wait. I also got something over here. More ass. Right, you're one of the guys. Ghoul Hunter. What a sight for sore eyes. A space marine. Nice to meet you. I wish I could help you with your quest, but I'm really busy. Don't worry, man. I'm camping here to hunt those dangerous ghouls. Ghouls? You know, SJAS, choke, and other horrible and... What? That's... What? I don't... That's a reference to something that I don't get, and it worries me. Yeah, let's trade stuff. Okay. Heart bottle, hearts, screen armor, clip box, rifle, note box ammo, stardust. Hey, do you have something special like a... Ooh, 66 bitcoins. How many bitcoins? We got 33. Oh, boy. I do like these like little diorama scenes that the shops are, that that are around. And honestly, I do think that the world map is very cute to explore. And like at this point, I really just want to see like if each area were half as long, I feel like this might be good because we might be coming up on the end of it at this point. And instead, there's just like a lot more to go, and the areas are not like, I said we would finish out one more level, so I'm pretty much going to call that the end of today's stream. So let me throw it back over here. But yeah, as much as I want to play this whole thing, and as much as I want to like it, like it is. I'm gonna keep saying like it's overstaying its welcome. Like if this were half as long, and we got to see a whole bunch of different levels, and you know they were just sort of like Mario inspired, kept clearly Mario inspired. Like I don't. These are just levels, and it feels like it's bringing in a lot of Mario stuff, where it's like not even any longer necessary. I feel like at the beginning of the way I remember it, back at the beginning, this was doing pretty well, but it's just like, man, I got how many more? Like even in the desert levels, it was just like I'm tired of seeing desert stuff. And then we got the beach, and we're like, oh, beach stuff, and then it was I'm tired of seeing beach stuff. And now we're in the forest, and I'm like, oh, forest stuff, but like now, I'm recognizing that pattern of just like it's just like, oh, this would be nice if there was like one or two like this, but there's going to be like 6 like this, and individual ones are probably going to start feeling too long, and it's just like, oh, now there's a whole forest I have to go through. Like there's a part of me that does just want to skip ahead to like the city levels, because that's really what I'm seeing. And if this is Mario inspired, there has to be some sort of Rainbow Road section near the end, at the end too, right? And that's what I'm here for. And like again, this is a fine forest level, or forest section. Those were fine sort of beach, underwater cave, whatever sections. They were fine, desert sections. They're all fine, but they don't have that real hook of look at how we're interpreting these Mario things. They are just kind of fine levels. Like I might be more lenient if it wasn't playing in this, hey, we're like Mario, we're doing a Mario thing. If it wasn't playing in that space, I don't know if I would feel like it was as tedious. I would be able to sort of appreciate it for what it was. But I don't know. This might be something I try and like work my way through off camera now. Something I try to work through, you know, listening to podcasts or something like that, because I do want to see more of it. But maybe instead of saving it for doing it on stream, I'll do it off stream. And if I get to a level, if I do run into levels or sections that I do think are interesting and have something really interesting to show, then maybe I'll bring it back and sort of showcase that. But in terms of just like, I'm not really excited anymore to see the breadth of what it offers, because it's kind of just like overstaying its welcome, and every interesting thing that they're throwing at me that is like new, that is novel, that is at least a different style, it kind of just gets tedious by the end, and now I'm just like worried that this whole thing is going to be a slog, and that's not a great feeling to come away with, and it's really disappointing because like there are good things in here. These are solid levels, um, but it's just like it's like I've been saying with a lot of things lately, is like being solid is not the problem, but solid is also forgettable. Like, at least something has something terrible in it, you're going to remember that. If something has something novel in it, you're going to remember that. If you just have this like even keeled, not upsetting, not exciting, like mid-level, you may be fine, but you're also kind of boring, and boring is what leads to tedium, you know it's for any creative project. Say the interesting thing you have to say and then get out. You don't need to keep extending things. You don't need to put more than is necessary to get your message across. At that point, that's wasted effort. If it doesn't tie in well, it can lead to you know boredom, if it's like busy work, or it is something that is not interesting. If it's not offering anything interesting or exciting, then it's tedium. Like, it's a very fine line to draw, but generally the point is, say what you need to say and get out. Don't put anything interesting. Sometimes the best thing you can do is cut stuff out. Um, and I don't necessarily know the nature of the nature of the collaborative elements to this one. Um, and I can totally get that if a lot of people worked on it, you want to give everybody their credit, you want to give everybody their showcase, you want to show off pumpkins, you want to show off the good work that everybody did, but you know kind of, if you want to create a showcase, then you have to let the player pace, player, the viewer, whatever, pace themselves, sort of give them an idea of, here are the things around, here's a snapshot of something, and then let them decide their pacing, what they want to check out, what they think is going to bore them, so maybe they'll pass over. And even if you get to mix it up over time, that still you know keeps things changing, so things stay being fresh. Like, if you want to have this many forest areas, this many beach areas, cool, that's fine. To put them all in a row kind of makes them boring. Like, that's the thing, I'm already so like anticipating being bored of the forest levels that like I'm already sick of them, and I've only seen one. um but yeah, again, to make a Mario comparison, look at Mario World, where uh to make a Mario World comparison, um even in that first that first opening section, and sort of the after the first castle, it's not just all green plains levels. There's green plains, there's water, there's castle, there's cave, there's ghost house. Then you go back to like, and now here's like a green plains level, and you introduce the cape and all of that. So like, even though you're in like a subzone, it's not homogenous content in that subzone. It's still like, okay, here is this zone, so here are the things that are going to be consistent for that zone. Then you say, now what is going to be the gimmick for each level, so that way you're still getting something novel all the time, and it's still going to feel like it's changing up. It's not just going to be the same thing over and over. um I'm really bummed that like that's the thing, right? Sometimes you can look at something and you can learn something from anything. And I think we've checked out a lot of WADs that have done something really cool or really creative, and you can go, that's the thing we just learned a do. And I'm really bummed that like right now we've learned a couple of do's from this WAD, but at this point I think we're mainly gotten to the point of we're just learning don'ts. Like that's sort of sad part. I feel like we've already learned anything interesting we're going to learn from this, which is why maybe it is time to retire from the stream. Uh, but I don't have to decide that right now. We'll see if it ever comes back. We'll see if maybe it doesn't. But I am going to say that's going to do it for us today because I want to go take a nap. If I'm not going to say anything positive about it, I'm not going to like hang around and just keep complaining about it. That's not the kind of content I want to make. And again, I feel like I'm not even complaining about it. I'm trying to be productive and be like, here's learning a don't is still learning. I'm trying my best to spin it, but I think I'm failing. So let's call it quits. We'll come back next week. Check out something that hopefully will teach us more do's, right? All right. All that being said, thank you for being here with me today. Believe it or not, I enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself too. And until next time, get vaccinated, get boosted. It's the best thing we can do to get out of our situation. If you can't do that yet, stay home as much as possible. It's the best way to avoid spread. If you do have to go out, wear your mask. Your mask protects others and their mask protects you. Wash your hands. It's just good hygiene and it does reduce spread. Raise the voices of the oppressed. Learn how to not judge, kind of analyze, kind of assess. Learn how to identify uh, valid complaints versus people like twisting words to say that they're the ones being oppressed. Remember that neutrality doesn't exist. It always supports the oppressor. And the rule that underlines the rest of these rules is take care of one another. I'll see you next time.